What's up, folks? It's me. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. I'm gonna tell you what's happening to the channel, what's gonna be done. When I make my own email account, I'm gonna try to integrate this channel to the new email, and hopefully, if done properly and with enough foresight in the back of my head full of knowledge and juice, I can hopefully retain this channel and continue uploading. Another thing I want to do is music. I've been very outspoken to people. In my free time, I like to search about history, study, and a bunch of other things. I know that kind of idea goes completely against my channel, but for how old I am, I would consider myself medianly smart. And it's not to brag. People can have their own opinions, they can say what they want, but remember that people's opinions are opinions. You can disagree with them, you just don't need to keep auto-correcting them. Simply show them the path forward, explain why there's issues with their stance, and show some kindness and understanding of where they're coming from. This world is sometimes too toxic for people. That's understandable. You can ultimately blame it on platforms like Twitter for enabling this kind of unhinged behavior. But I blame mostly on the people in charge, because they're the ones enabling this kind of behavior to begin with. And that's no good. Currently February 28th, the sun is shining outside. And I'm taking a walk. And I like to do this. I like to take walks. At least when I get to. One of my modes of exercise. Either then, I will try to remain private, only giving vlogs to discuss the most that you need. You don't need to search about my personal life or whatever. Because for me, as many YouTubers do, I view my older content in a less than kind way. I ultimately don't agree with my older content because, one, it was cringe. Two, I was younger and uneducated. And three, I was in a different spot where I wasn't at a point to talk about what I could now. For me, being a young adult means that you have a lot of responsibilities on your hand. You're to guide the younger generation to a future much better than what ours can. And us as young adults, we are supposed to be there to support our young people and to avoid having them go down the depressing paths some have taken in our generation. For me, this is a big departure. I've once said to people, I want to become a musician, but to do that, I have to learn the craft. So eventually, over time, you may see me start to upload music when I learn the craft. I have a connection though, that may potentially help me in learning and understanding the craft. You can say it's like Kanye West, but not really. Forward-thinking freedom, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, you must think forward. You must think free. You must know how to think correctly. You must avoid the fake news. Search on your own terms. Find the information on reputable places like Wikipedia. And find stuff moderated by people who fact check. If you refuse to fact check your life, you're more susceptible to lies and disagreements and being swindled. It doesn't feel nice when you're the one who's getting tricked. It doesn't feel nice when other people get hurt because someone wants to benefit for themselves only and not anyone else. Our world currently only benefits those who cheat and attack others and influences others to attack other people. It's a sad, cruel reality. But in the future, I want to connect with these people. I want to connect with the people who can lead the way. And for me, as a young adult boy or man with a lot of ideas on his head, I certainly have long ways to go. While I may be autistic, I have a level of autism, I certainly can't disagree with myself. Honestly, you may think autism is a bad thing, but to me, autism is almost like an ability for me. An ability to forward free and think what I wanted to say. If I didn't have autism, I would have never met the people I did. I wouldn't even be at the spot where I am. My life may have had ups and downs, but man, I can safely say I love my life. I love my life. I will try to, at least always try to respect my parents. I take care of the people I like the most and love the most. I care for my friends. And ultimately, at the end of the day, you should care about the people around you too. Our world has grown at a stability where you shouldn't care for other people. And that's not how it works. People rely on other people. Just thinking about not talking to people will just drive someone insane. To me, it comes down how you want to do it. If you don't want to have friends, fine. But at what cost? At what cost do you lose yourself? And to me, I don't follow much religion because religion has been almost trashed entirely. We lost the good stuff and we're left with people abusing religions for their own self-needs. And trying to formulate one religion and have these extreme beliefs can just drive someone insane. Why do you think there's so many crazy people and they believe in religion? Religion is sometimes a blessing and a curse. And honestly, religion should only be there if people want to express themselves. If they take it too far, it's too far. For people like me, I don't believe in religion, but I do believe in Jesus. And I believe in other gods from the other religions. A simple expression of culture instead of valiantly declaring every good thing and ignoring every wrongdoing. If you ignore all the wrongdoings, you're simply gaslighting yourself to thinking you were always good and that you never had issues. And that's vehemently so far away from what actually happened in your place, at your time, and in your own life. Be accountable is one of the things I can say to people. If you're not accountable, then I don't consider you trustworthy. Accountability is taking responsibility for what you have done, being open about it, and accepting to apologize and do better. Refusing to do so, attempting to hide as much as you can, will only make you more untrustworthy and guilty for the rest of your life. And when you look at the people who get in trouble, they are sometimes always the most untrustworthy people. Online, the people who get away with it and the people who get caught are the most nasty people who always try to present this fake image about themselves. How would you feel if you did bad things and ignore it? The people around you and the people you hurt the most are the ones that don't feel safe. They don't feel safe around you because you refuse to apologize, be accountable, and feel sorry for them. You simply just pretend to move on like nothing happened. Either way, this is my update. Hopefully, when I get my email going, and when I get to getting this channel onto a new account, I can hopefully start doing regular uploads again instead of the month-long waits. Either then, bye. Enjoy your life. Stay straight and narrow. I will try my best to. And now I've got work to do. But either way, don't be mad, 'cause you'll be ballin'.